Riverside 1. I was just waved down by a motorist indicating a guy in a yellow bike struck her vehicle. He's going eastbound on Ogden. I'm going to try to make contact.
Eastbound Ogden from where?
From Harlem, excuse me. He's in front of Mr. Submarine. I'm going to stop him here.
10-4. Unit 610 and 612 North Riverside. 610. 612.
Stop.
There's an accident with no injuries. My caller states the other driver doesn't have a driver's license.
Did you just hit a car?
17th and Cermak. 17th and Cermak.
Right now, I guess he scraped the back of his bike, or his bike with the back of her bumper. She has no damage to her vehicle, so she just wants a record report, which, you know, we'll write a couple sentences for. He's got no warrant, so we have no reason to detain him. He really didn't break any laws, so we're gonna go see what her side of the story is now.
So is there like a role that you play as a responding officer? Well,
you saw she waved us down. I didn't know if there was damage to her car. I was more concerned with him not getting away. So I went to go check on him, and then I advised another officer to check on her to see what was wrong with her vehicle, and that way at least if there was damage to her vehicle, she could have some means of having it repaired. Riverside 118, please. Alright, it's going to be turned over to Berwyn. It happened on 36th Street. They were going eastbound on 36th Street, east of Harlem, so it's Berwyn's. We'll be 10-8.
4.
So I noticed another cop came on the scene. Is there?
As we talked to her, she later informed me that it happened on the Berwyn side of the street, which is this side of the street. It happened on 36th Street. And that's Berwyn's jurisdiction, so they were called to the scene to handle it. We relayed all the information that we had, and at this point, it's their call, whatever they want to do. There's no damage to the vehicle, so.
When you're driving around Riverside, is there a certain thing that you look for, or anything suspicious? Is there a certain thing?
Yeah, obviously when we're on patrol, we call it patrol. We're on patrol, we're looking for anything out of the ordinary. If there's a car this here is called a radar. If there's a car that's traveling too fast, that their radar tells me exactly how fast that car is coming. Any traffic infractions, just, you know, everybody knows what's right and wrong. If you see somebody doing something that's not right, then you intervene. That's what we're here for. We're here to keep the peace. If there's something that doesn't look right, we investigate it. That's what patrol's all about. It's keeping the streets safe and looking for unusual behavior. And that's what we do all day long.
I've noticed that as I'm just sitting in the car, you use numbers to communicate with a
lot of them are 10 codes. It's just codes that we use, that we're all familiar with in the police world. Like a 10-8 means I'm back in service. 10-4, I think everybody knows what 10-4 is. It's just like okay, or trying to put it on now.
First son, 25 and 23 years of age, are fighting. Also relating to weapons.
5, rep, please.
10-4.
Riverside want to stop. I'm on Harlem and Lindbergh Fire. Of course, it's gonna work. Make the traffic stuff. I could tell he wasn't wearing a seatbelt.
The passenger or the driver? So when you walked up and were your suspicions correct, they put them on as they were?
Yeah, the driver looked like he had put it on. All right.
On the radio you hear just calls out, and how would you really know which one to?
They'll call your name or your number. They'll be like Riverside 51, and that calls assigned to you. If there's something that's going on and another police officer needs assistance, you might want to start driving that way. But these are all things that you'll notice. You could pick up on if you hear certain words or an officer's tone of voice. Right away, you'll know something's wrong, and you'll just respond to that area. It's pretty clear sometimes that officers sometimes need assistance, and you want to. That's why we're here. We're here to help each other out. So
Would you say like you're a big extended family, or
absolutely,
or close?
Yeah, absolutely. We're here. We're all wearing a uniform, and we're out here protecting the citizens, but we also have to protect each other against any unknown element out here, or any you never know what somebody's plotting to do against you, and that's why we're always we're very vigilant when we approach people, a car. We always want to see people's hands, and we don't like anybody moving too fast, and that's just for our safety and the safety of our partners and our other police officers and the civilians out here. It's nothing personal against that individuals. We don't know if they're plotting anything or if they have any bad intention towards us. So we have to always be ready for the worst. And that's just part of our training.
So what are we doing now?
Right now we're just running radar. We're running radar for westbound traffic on Ogden. We're just trying. The speed limit here on the street is 30 miles an hour. Usually I start ticketing people after over 15 miles over the speed limit. So we're looking for anything anywhere from 43 to 45 miles an hour. And if we see them going 15 over or so, we'll stop them and write a citation if necessary. Just sit around and wait.
So what's your name?
Officer Tooney.
So is there like a normal shift or something normal that you do, or is it
What do you mean as a normal shift?
like, is there anything normal that you go through, or is everything different?
No, every day's different. That's why I love this job. You look for people speeding, you look for seatbelts.
So basically when you're out here, you're technically your own boss.
Technically, you could look at it that way. When I get a call, I gotta go. And then after I'm done with that, I can come back out here and look for violations, moving violations, equipment violations on vehicles. So. Riverside 5-6 traffic stop. Beyond Ogden at Maple and Berwyn. 3 Mercury. She's got a valid license. She's good to go except for her sticker.